Hey guys, welcome to Crow Dislike. These are basically videos of things I dislike, so you might agree with them, might not. With that being said, today's topic is actually an interesting one because I like this convention, and that is Monster Mania convention. And the reason why I like this convention is because I've been going to it since Monster Mania 33, and that's this one. Now, one thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to just show you guys all the booklets that I have, is that their booklets, I only keep them for the cover because the covers are pretty cool. But it's mostly like if you see this, except for the picture thing. I actually like the picture thing. Like, that makes me remember who was there, and I get to see pictures of them. And then, and this is where they added photo ops. Cool, cool, and cool, cool, and then lastly, I guess because they added the app, and they were like, oh, we'll go on the app. So, but yeah, with Monster Mania, I've been going to 33. 33 is by far my favorite one. I got to meet whoever I wanted to, picture at the table and autograph at the table. Same goes for this one. I got to meet who I want. Except for Robert England, you need a VIP. And then this is where they added the photo ops. Again, I got to meet whoever I wanted, picture at the table and autograph at the table. So that's awesome. But in this one, they added the photo ops. Now, the thing with the photo ops is it's been a little bit unorganized since they started, and they still haven't perfected it yet. I think it would be easier for them, especially for me, for someone like me or people who prefer the picture. Now, there are people who are like, well, if they do it at the table, it's a little cheaper. So the photo op, let's just say 60. At the table, I'm paying 40 for their picture. So I'd rather do that. But a lot of these people, now these celebrities, and this is where it started. And they started with basically Miss Kate Beckinsale, Peter Willer, and Mr. Volkimmer. You were not able to take a picture with them at the table. So that was a bummer. So if we know this beforehand, maybe your photo ops will be a bit much more organized when it comes to like the bigger celebrities. Because then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, they're doing the photo op. Here's the hours they're doing it, and all of a sudden and you leave it something on their website, on the website Monster Mania, where it says this person's not taking pictures at the table, only autographs at table, or autographs only at table. If you guys if Monster Mania can talk to the manager about this, so we can know, that would be great. Awesome, because then we know we will not be able to take pictures with the celebrity at the table. So that means I get to purchase these photo ops early on, and I don't have to worry about, well, I couldn't meet them, so I'm just gonna meet the other people that are here, and I just take that person out. No, if I know I'm only gonna meet this person and take a picture with them as a photo op, then I will do the photo op. If not, I'm going to go to these conventions, and I'm not picking on Monster Mania, I'm picking all these other conventions. Please tell us if they're doing only photo ops, only autographs at the table. That would be awesome. If they can start doing that, that would be great. Now, we're moving on to the most horrible convention. This is 39. Monster Mania 39 was the worst. Why? It was jam-packed. This is where I'm gonna say you guys need a new venue. Go to Edison for all I care, and do the convention at the Edison Convention Center, because that convention is huge. This hotel, you guys do this thing, and then in the guest, I think it's called the tent room or whatever it's called. It is too small, and then you have that other little small room, and you have like 6 celebrities in there, and everybody's like kind of jam-packing themselves in there. The fire marshals basically had to shut this one down, and it was basically And that's a thing about it. Monster Mania, you guys need to start moving your New Jersey venue to somewhere else, maybe to a convention center that's bigger. But this hotel, I don't know what is it with you guys in this hotel, but this hotel is too small. With the celebrities you guys are having, and you guys are getting bigger and bigger as time goes by, and it's all of a sudden, there are people who could probably not get in, because if the fire marshal comes in and basically, nope, no more people are coming in, then that sucks. That's why I'm basically saying it's time for a new venue. A lot of people are going to agree with me, because if there are pictures of that convention that I saw people have, and they were like, dude, this is how the main lobby was, and it was full. It was like having Comic-Con in this room right here. Hell no. And lastly, let's go to my second least favorite. Actually, no, my most least favorite, because at least in this one I got to meet people. In this one I didn't meet anybody. This is the first time I bought VIP. Now I'm gonna say VIP worth it? Not really. Not really, unless you're going 3 days and you have the cash to spend for those 3 days. But other than that, VIP is not really worth it. Now they added the phone app, but sadly I didn't get to use it because I was in Robert England's line for 7 hours. So yeah, that sucked for me. So I didn't get to use their their app. I don't know how it is. I don't know if people liked it. I know they're gonna start upgrading it and do more things to it. But their VIP really did suck. Now the reason why I'm saying this is because you only get one VIP pass. You use this, you give it to them, and that's it. Now what it sucks is you guys get to see I still have my VIP pass. That is because I was not able to use it. It's best if your people basically went to whoever's big line it was. And they basically, for me it was Robert England, and they basically said, anybody who got VIP and they still have the VIP pass, I recommend using it now. Because you're going to be in this line for a very long time. And I'm sorry to say, you're going to be sitting in this room and then go to another room and sit down. That would have been better. But here is my solution for this, because this Robert England line was terrible. I mean, to go to another room and sit down, and then when you go to the second room, you're gonna see VIP people. Just use this. That was so frustrating. Really, really frustrating. I recommend for them to use how they did it. New Jersey HorrorCon did it with Peter Crisis. Basically, what they did was, yeah, you were sitting in a room, but when you went to the other room where Peter from Kiss was, it was simple. You just wait in the line. And you are next to meet him. That was it. So I recommend, instead of having this extra room where he is, have that room empty with him and then make a line there. Period. If VIP is going to pass, they're going to pass through the front. Or you can have a line of people instead of having those chairs, and they're basically going in. And you don't let anybody into that room anymore until that room starts like basically shortening up, and you only let the VIP people, and you basically put them in the front of the line. That's fine. But the thing is, they were not doing that. It was just you had to go to sitting down in a room for 5 hours, and then for another 2 hours I had to sit in another room because Mr. England had another big sitting wait line in there. Yeah, it was cool seeing him there, but I would just recommend throw 10 people in there and VIPs in there, and then grab once you start seeing there's 4 people, throw another 10 in there and keep it that way. Keep it moving. Don't make us sit and watch other VIP people pass by, because then that's so frustrating. That was terrible. I recommend doing that. Just make them sit in one room and then just grab these people and throw them into the room with Freddy Krueger or wherever big celebrity. I think that will be so much better instead of having 2 rooms and you're just sitting down, because my butt was killing me from sitting on those chairs, and especially with those hot rooms. So there's my recommendation for that. Sadly, I was not able to use this. By the time I got out of Mr. England's line, it was 5:30. It was basically coming to an end. Now this is why that Monster Mania 40 became my least favorite, is because of the simple fact that now I had this and I tried to use it for Mr. Jigsaw, Tobin Bell. I wasn't able to use it because the people were like, no, this line is done. You're not going to be able to use it. And you got to go to the front to basically use this. And it was like an argument I was having. I'm like, please, just throw me in the line. Look, I'm just giving you this. You don't have to throw me to the front. No, this line is cut, even if you were to use this. So I basically paid money for this and I didn't get to use it. And it sucked. And basically the other people, it was pointless if I was just say, oh, well, I'm going to use it for them when they only had like 2 people. So it was a waste of a pass. And again, the other thing that really did suck was a lot of the celebrities were gone before I got there. So 5:30, they were gone. I was not able to meet them. So they were not at the table, at their booth until 6 o'clock. That sucked. So I got basically the scraps. Anybody who actually cared for the fans, and they were just sitting there waiting, like the guy, like this guy. He was just there sitting and waiting. He didn't care. Oh, 6 o'clock, I'm leaving now. But he at least waited because he knew, because anybody who knows, you might get a late customer. And that's what happened with me and Billy. Bill Mosey, I think his name is. That's what happened with me and him. He was about to leave and he was like, wait. I'll take a picture. Yeah, it was nice meeting you. I'm like, cool. But other than that, it just so that made me sad. It made me sad that I wasted my money on this VIP pass, and it wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it for one day. So that's what I gotta say. Hopefully, Monster Mania learns from these mistakes. Please let us know about pictures on if they're only doing the photo op or autographs on the table only. Oh, and well, before I forget, let us also know if we cannot take a picture while a celebrity signs our autograph, because I don't know what was up with that with Carl Weathers. He was not letting anybody take a picture while he signed your item, so you can't authenticize that item, and you had no proof that he really did sign it. So that was terrible. I really disliked that. That was horrible. That was the first celebrity I ever heard that did that. So please let us know something like that too. Are they able to take a picture while they sign an item? Let us know. Let us know about that. Let us know if they're able to take a picture with them at the table, or if they're only doing the photo op. And then number 2, the line with celebrities. Don't throw us into another line and let's watch VIP pass by. No, just make the line and let that line keep going. Don't throw people there and make them watch other VIP people pass. And as for the photo op, I know they're still like a little unorganized with that, but if they basically let us know that they're only doing the photo op for pictures, no pictures at the table, then we know for a fact that when we go there, we can buy the photo ops beforehand instead of buying it at the day of, and then all of a sudden that line becomes like, at least they will have a whole list and they will say, okay, this person's going to take this long, and they can schedule it better when it comes to the photo op line. Lastly, this goes to the vendors. Vendors, please kind of have something else different. I'm tired of seeing your garbage, I'm going to say, because everything is horror. Yeah, there's sometimes I buy something little here and there, but pretty much the vendors are all the same thing. I'm competition with them and them and them and them. So it is really The cups, please, Monster Mania, tell us what happened to the cups, glassware. They were like my favorite ones. I don't know what happened to them this time, but they just poof. So please let us know. They went out of business. I feel bad for them, but at least we know, and it sucks for them. But I really did like those cups. I mean, those cups were always selling, and I have 4. I would have had my Freddy Krueger cup right here if they still had one. But yeah, let us know what happened to them as well. And also, again, vendors, change your stuff. Have some anime stuff. Some have some Avengers stuff, and you know that's popular. Or have things that are just a little different. I don't even care if people were like demoing something. If they had like board game people there and they were like showing people Dead of Winter, I mean that would sell because it's like a horror convention and people like The Walking Dead, so that would like make people jump in there if they started like selling some horror themed board games. So yeah, that would be awesome. But with that being said, if you guys have and change your venue before I forget. So with that being said, if you guys have any experiences that you guys have that Monster Mania that I didn't go through and Monster Mania had, please leave it in the comments below. And I can't say about the prices because that's between the managers and Monster Mania can't negotiate that. That's all managers. So don't get mad for Monster Mania for that one. So I'll see you guys next time.